Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Here we go.
You're hunting something that can't be killed.
For this week's well-known review, it is Predator Badlands. So I'm gonna give you overview right quick just of what the movie was, and it's about a cast out Yautja, or he's trying to solidify his place in the clan, but he's viewed as the weakest link because he's small, and that's basically it, you know, because basically his father is ashamed of him because he feels like he's not as big or ferocious or furious as the other predators or Yautja. So anyways, he decides that he's going to earn his father's respect as well as his brothers, and he decides he's going to hunt the biggest and most feared animal on any planet, which is called Calluses. So he sets out to, you know, avenge his brother, which was actually killed, spoiler alert, killed by his father because his brother stood up for him. His father wanted him dead because, like I said, because of how his father felt. But anyways, he goes to a world where literally everything on the planet is trying to kill you. You are a prey. So the predator becomes literally the prey. And he's fighting basically to get to his trophy and his kill. But along the way, he meets a robot, Thea, and she also had played by Elle Fanning. She did a hell of a job. She also played the other sister. Well, I guess the synthetic sister. So she was like more corporate, more, you know what I'm saying, straight about business. The other sister was all about business, and this one had about the mission. Yeah, and this one she had hope, and you know, say she was trying to learn. She just had very open. But anyways, so they get into it and the adventure starts. I will say that this, without getting into further more of the story, what I thought about it now is, man, this was a great addition to Predator, man. I feel like this is probably one of the not greatest, but the best movies we've seen towards the end of this year, you know? So I definitely shout out to Dan, I think his name, the director's name is Dan Trachtenberg. He also directed Prey, and he also directed Killer of Killers, which is also Predator movies. And those were dope ass movies, especially Prey. Everybody loved Prey. Killers of Killers is a great movie. Even if you like animated, you'll really love this. So go check that out, because it's also a continuance of, there's Easter eggs in that as well as Prey, that he brings to this new one, which is Predator Badlands. Yeah, man. So it's a great movie, man. You get to see him. You get to see his ups and downs. You get to see him basically become the hunter that he was meant to be. So, yeah, man.
Yeah. I feel the same way, man. This movie right now up there, like you said, this is definitely on my top 5 of one of the bestest movies we've seen in 2025. About to cap the year off. Got one more month. And definitely got some more movies coming up. But this movie, Predator Badlands, man, like I said, this was crucial. From the beginning, like the first 5 minutes of the movie from when it starts, it's nothing but action. Yeah. You know what I mean? Non-stop. So, So when it first, like you said, as soon as it starts, you know what I mean? It starts off with action. It starts off with a lot. I did not know that this Predator Badlands, I didn't know it was rated PG-13. Because it was so much killing in here that you wouldn't even think. In the finishers was so, like, it was super dope, man. Like how the fighting scenes, and then how he was off and off people. But come to think of it, because there were robots, you know what I mean? The people in the movie wasn't actually humans. Yes, they're synthetics, but because they weren't actually human, so when he was cutting their heads off and kicking it in the air and all that,
his blood.
Yeah,
His blood isn't considered like red human blood, so we didn't get the rated R. We didn't really need it, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, there was a lot of action still going on. It was still gritty. Still gave you a Predator movie without all the glory, all the gore that usually comes with the first couple Predators. But it's still a great fucking movie.
Yeah. Well, like I said, even with it being not even thinking it was PG-13, just how off of all the action and everything that was happening in
Shout out to the actor who played Dak, which is the main Yautja in the movie. His name is Demetrius. I'm not going to try to do his last name. It's because it's not for me to pronounce. But go check him out, man. He did a hell of a job playing the Predator in this movie.
Yeah, and he killed it. He's big as shit too. You said he was like 7 foot in real life.
Yeah, 7 foot in real life.
And then they were saying that he was the smallest.
I was just about to say he was the smallest Yautja out of all of them. So imagine the other guys.
Yeah, but when it came to the action and the action scenes and all that, man, Sarah Schachner, shout out to her, man, because she was she did this movie. She helped with the action scenes and like the that not AI but the animation and stuff like that. Where the way it was looked, she did this and she did Prey, and she's known for
CGI.
Yeah, but she's known.
CGI in there, but I don't. It was a lot of CGI in the movie, but it wasn't so much to where it ruined the movie. You know how some movies can look too damn computery. You know, and look like too much of a video game, which I want to get in that too a little later.
That's what I was saying, because they did say that they based this off of they wanted to make this like a video game, and that's where Sarah Schachner comes in, and she did Prey, and she's also known for doing Call of Duty. And she's also known for she did Call of Duty and she did Assassin's Creed. So that's crucial, man. But another thing that they're talking about, man, about the Yautja, with the different clans and Deck, they were saying in the movie how just the Predators, period, how they go about their kills and how they just go about honoring and how they go about dishonoring. They're saying that his father, even though his father wanted him being killed because he was quote unquote the weaker link and wanted his brother to kill him and all that, the dad actually was going about stuff the way not honorable. They're saying a lot of stuff that he was doing,
crazy. Sorry to cut you off, because he's the clan leader, so he knows the violations as a Yautja, you know what I'm saying, to their culture. So for him to do that, because that's how you know he really didn't like Dak.
Yeah, but that's how spoiler alert, that's how what happened to the brother. Yeah. Because he did the same thing to the brother. What happened to the brother? Then he tried to do the Deck at the end, and exactly. But he was just the father was fighting dishonorable. He was using the when he went invincible. When you go against another a Yautja, you're not supposed to use the cloak. That's another big thing, because when Deck when he did at the end of the movie, he ended up getting that. Mm-hmm. So that was big. Also, when he wanted the brother to kill Deck, he threw the little device to the trap Deck, so he couldn't defend himself, and he wanted the older brother to kill him. And that's not honorable, because they said when the Predators get into it, that you have to you're supposed to at least it's a duel.
I was gonna say a 1-on-1 equal duel.
Exactly.
Them in hand-to-hand combat.
Yep. And then you're supposed to have like a fair you're supposed to shoot a fair one, basically. And also they were saying that when it comes to the Predators, that the difference between all the rest of the Predator movies and this Badlands is that the Predators, if you go back, they only reveal their face and they show their face and take their mask off when they see a opponent that they respect. So that's the only time that they reveal their face. It's an honor. And it's an honor. And basically they see you as not a threat, but they see you you're up to the competition, basically. And then they were saying that in Badlands, when you watch the movie, in the beginning of the movie, Deck, he loses his mask when he's fighting his brother in the beginning of the movie. So throughout the whole movie, he's the only predator that has his face exposed and showing throughout the whole movie until basically kind of the end where he makes the mask and he comes back. So basically,
because usually in the Predator movies there is a big reveal for each predator, each Yautja that is in the movie. Each different one, they all have a special moment where they either reveal their face or who they are specifically.
Yeah, and basically
all these Yautjas aren't just any old Yautjas. They all have names. They're all different type of warriors and different type of clans.
And basically they're saying like basically everything to Deck was a threat. Everything to him. So that's another reason why his mask, like the planet that he went to, like you said, everything on the planet was damn near trying to kill him, if not. So yeah, the predator definitely ended up being the prey.
Also, too, man, another jewel that was in there is I just seen today that they had a jewel in there when they showed the wall of trophies. That there's actually a harvester from Independence Day on the wall. So that was pretty crazy and pretty dope. And I think there's actually a Kong skull and something else. So, if you want to look into that more. So they have some of their big major kills on that wall that he displayed. But there was also at the end when the mother comes. Now I've never seen a female predator in the Predator universe yet.
They said
the comic books we have, but not the actual movies.
They showed it was a scene where it showed one, but like you said, I don't remember. Maybe we gotta go back on the older Predator movies, but I don't remember seeing a female predator. But
okay, yeah, I never. Okay, it's new to me then, and I guess you explained that they were supposed to be bigger, stronger, and more furious than the regular predators, the male predators, which is crazy, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing the addition after this, and I hopefully the director gets his hands on that as well. But man, and also there's ties to Peter Whalen. He also is tied into Prometheus. I know, right? Prometheus. Fuck it.
Don't even ask me to say that shit.
Prometheus. And he's also tied into Aliens, of course, from the TV show and the movies. So it's just a crossover universe, and they're actually saying, like I said, they tie in Independence Day, and I'm also hearing rumors of the Terminator could be possibly in the mix as well. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, and they did say that they are bringing back Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, they did say that Arnold will be back. I'm not sure if it's going to be a real I'm not sure if it's going to be an actual movie or an animated movie, but they said they are bringing the character back of Dutch. As well as Nora. And I'm not sure if Danny Glover's character is coming back, but they did have an Easter egg with him at the end as well. But they said Dutch is coming back for sure in the next. So I'm looking forward to that. That was pretty dope, man, to see, man. But like I said, man, this movie was not even 4 stars. This movie was 4 stars for me. I'm not gonna give it all the way 5 because there's always room for improvement. But if it ain't 4, if it wouldn't be 5, it'd be 4 for me. It was a great, like I said, addition to the Predator. It was adventurous, gritty. It was, man. It just had everything that you would need from a Predator movie and more. They really dived into the culture, into the universe of the Predator, and just to see this perspective, because like bro said, we never seen, usually when we see predators in the movie, they're usually the bad guy, you know what I'm saying? So you're usually fearing the Yautja, but in this one, you kind of had feels for, you know what I'm saying, like, oh damn, I feel him going through this shit and trying to come up. So that was dope, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. It made him more relatable.
This was the first Predator movie that we seen from the Predator's perspective, and from his out. And then it happened to be from a Predator's perspective of Deck, the one that actually the Predators was trying to like outcast. So yeah, like you said, that was super dope.
He wasn't the best. He wasn't even known. He wasn't even a part of the clan yet. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of challenges ahead of him. So to see him go tackle those and to stay focused and stay eager, you know what I'm saying, to get it done, even after the shit that happened in the beginning with his father and his brother, it drove him, you know, to go harder.
He definitely had his anger issues, but his that's what basically kind of made him, because he fought angry, but he found out how to control that.
Yautja with a little man complex.
Yeah, a little big man. I think it's 7 foot. I guess that depending on how big them niggas was. But his brother was a real one though, man. His brother seen what he really was and what he was capable to do out of everybody, you know. So his brother
just wanted him to have that chance to prove himself, because it's only right. Like I said, in the culture, they all have that one shot, and it's got to be a straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's part of their culture. It's got not even the one-on-one. He had to have the chance to at least go out and get a kill to try to be a part of the clan. And if he didn't, then you have reason to kill him. But the father just wanted to kill him off. But like I said, without getting, because we didn't want to drop too many spoilers. We just wanted to drop a overview of basically the movie. Hopefully we did that for you. Like, we really enjoyed it, and if you ain't got nothing going on for the weekend and you're looking for a movie to go check out, definitely I advise you to go check this out, man. Especially if you love action, love Predator movie. This is a great addition.
Yeah. Definitely. Like I said, man, this is on my top 5 of 2025 of bestest movies of 2025. So I'll give it, like you said, man, damn near 4.7, 4.8. KS.